So welcome everybody. Appreciate you all joining us for our Guardians 2023 conference. This is our second annual conference, and we hope to continue it in future years. Very pleased to have Dr. Peter Wilmshurst, who is our 2022 Guardian, here to help us out. Our presentation honoring Dr. Anthony Fauci will be given by Dr. Julie Neidich at Washington University, St. Louis. So if you could please share your screen with the slide presentation, that would be great.
And this introduces you to Dr. Anthony Fauci, who was so fearless during the whole onset of the COVID-19 pandemic. Here he is getting his COVID-19 vaccination for the world to see that it was a safe and effective vaccine. BHAVI 2023 Guardian of Truth and Integrity is Dr. Fauci. We honor and thank Dr. Fauci as the 2023 Guardian in recognition of his fearless and tireless service as a physician, scientist, statistician, and public health advocate during his lifetime of work in support of public health, societal health, and the public good. I have to say I myself was first aware of Dr. Fauci's work when he came to the front of all of the medical world when the HIV was first rearing its ugly head amongst people around the world. And he was one of those first people who sort of tried to allay the fears of all physicians in caring for people who were infected with HIV. He was devoted to discovering, or he is devoted still, to discovering the causes of infectious diseases, promoting the development of vaccines, and the use of vaccination to prevent transmission of contagious disease from one person to the next, publicizing truthful information communicated with medical and scientific facts about public health measures and interventions to control and contain epidemics and pandemics. Dr. Fauci has contributed to stopping the spread of contagions from causing unnecessary deaths in communities around the world, and thus has saved countless lives on this planet. So these are a few of the awards that he's won. He's received the U.S. Presidential Medal of Science, the U.S. Presidential Medal of Freedom, the NAS Public Welfare Medal. He's gotten numerous honorary Doctor of Science awards from lots of universities. There is a amazing reflection on AIDS through COVID. There's a PBS American Masters documentary on him, as well as the fact that he's really credited with saving the lives of as many as 25 million people around the world with the support of the PEPFAR HIV program. And, you know, we focus on what we know in our near history, but that PEPFAR program has really reached out and saved so many individuals around the world. So vaccines and vaccination has been with us for many, many years. Whether it was Louis Pasteur or Edward Jenner, who really were the fathers of immunology and vaccine, there just have been so many who have worked to eradicate all sorts of diseases. And very specifically, I am a pediatrician, and that is so important in the world of pediatrics, just the fact that measles, mumps, rubella, polio, the diphtheria, pertussis, we have vaccines for all of these, and those have also saved thousands of children's lives. And the winners of this year's Nobel Prize, Catalin Carrico and Drew Weissman, definitely have brought vaccines to a new level by their invention of the mRNA vaccine. Dr. Fauci's fight against viral disease has to be recognized in any history of vaccination, even though we do not yet have a successful HIV vaccine. These are a few of his highly cited papers. These have thousands of citations noted in the tracking systems that cover what different papers have attained. But you'll see that he has had papers on Wegener's granulomatosis, which is an autoimmune disease, as well as other autoimmune diseases and arteritises. He's had many publications about HIV and the challenge of emerging and re-emerging infectious diseases. And then the fact is that he was such an amazing leader for the US and the world in the COVID-19 outbreak. He was first born in Brooklyn, New York. He worked in his father's pharmacy. He graduated from Regis High School in New York and then studied classics at the College of the Holy Cross. He graduated with a doctorate in medicine from Cornell University Medical College. He served most of his career at the NIH and as the director of the National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases. And he's provided leadership in the fight against viral diseases, as I've mentioned, HIV and COVID-19, but also SARS, the H1N1 flu virus, MERS, and Ebola. And there are very detailed biographies of him that are available online. And I point out this photograph because this was painted by Joan Baez, the amazing music hero to many of us. And she presented this to Dr. Fauci as a painting she painted of him to honor him and all he was doing in the outset of the COVID-19 pandemic. And there are lots of different galleries and photographs of him that are available through any of these links. These are some of his references that we have cited. And, you know, he's been prolific and he continues to be prolific. He's now a professor at Georgetown University. And this is information about Guardians. And at this point, I just want to thank Dr. Fauci. He wasn't able to join us this morning, but he has been informed that he has been named our guardian for this year. And hopefully we will be giving him a copy of this presentation.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Neidich. I just also want to do a shout out to Miss Jennifer Kuzmic, who is a special assistant to Dr. Tony Fauci, and she provided some helpful links that contributed to the preparation of the awards committee slide preparation presentation that we did for Dr. Tony Fauci. So with that, I would like to take a very quick 1-minute break so that we can make separate video recordings of the session.